Hello, hello everybody, and welcome back to Hutan Pantai. Caught the dog eventually. So, we're into April now, because everything seems to be running okay up here, because there was 2 episodes recorded, of which I hadn't got the microphone set, well, it didn't record the vocals very well, put it that way, so I've had to bin them. But unfortunately, unfortunately, there's been quite a lot happening off camera. Is that the maximum they go up to, value-wise? Because you buy in it more than that. That can't be right. Surely. It's got to be a higher price than that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I agree. Goats are alright. Yeah, well, how much are the goats? Top end on a goat. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. So, they've got food either way. Not all of them are at peak fitness. It's April, so we can get some rice paddies planted. However, before we do that, which vehicle? Which vehicle? You know what, let's take this down, because I can show you what's occurred. Although it's quite foggy down here, it might be a problem. So the grass fields have been fertilised. All of the bales have been put away. And I mean, there was a whole episode on it, but here we go, we can see it beautifully now. So, the build has finished on here. We've got a lovely tree and bush lined break, so that from a distance it takes the edge off. We've got a nicely solar panelled shed here, and a little drive through there. I've colour coded everything up so it's sort of matching. I'm very happy with it, I have to say. I quite like that. And we've got hail damage on the grass. Okay, well, That's just something that happens, isn't it? It's just the way it is. But yes, I'm incredibly pleased with the building work. There's been some other bits happen as well. Let's top up this for your cows. Buffalo Eden. Oh, bushes are all coming back into flower now, into leaf. The grass has suddenly started turning a bit more green. Let's just check. And we're looking for feed. Still, they're not going through a lot. There's only 6 of them, isn't there? So, and they've got meadow as well. But they're having a ruddy good time. I'm thinking we can afford now to put there it is. I can definitely put better get these. Can we put 10 in? 35? Yeah. That gets a bit of cash in. I think we're just going to have to bite the bullet and potentially put a goat pen up on that hill, and they'll have to make do. I suppose we could add some sort of features in to make it entertaining for them. Yeah. Goats do like to play, don't they? So that's certainly something we could do. Update on the temple that required 12,000 long planks and 12,000 beams. So some have gone over there. There's about another 3 pallets that we've got to take over, but should still be working through the stuff that's over there. I think we took quite a bit over. It's very annoying when the microphone decides to have a bit of a play up. But what can you do? I've tried it before where I've tried to enhance the sound quality, and it's just not worked really. So there was no point putting out 2 videos where it sounds like I'm talking at you through from the other side, from outside the room and through a closed window. Right, it's April, so we can put the rice in, can't we? Yes, we can. Let's go and do that. I'll see you over upon the rice paddy, and we can get a bit of planting done. Might need to put water in there as well though. I'll see it over there anyway. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Right, got solid fir, we've got plenty of saplings. I wonder, should that be rolled? Could we roll it? I guess you don't need to because you're planting saplings, not seed. Oh yes, there's another bit that I forgot. I bought another field. I can show you from the sky. I have purchased another field which is all the way. My theory is if we can expand out buying the land near where we are. Oh, it's already started growing. That's cool. So I bought this one and I've planted straw or oat in order to get straw, because we'll need straw. And it's literally just across the road, so hopefully at some point we can get this field as well, and then maybe the one over the back, but that's quite a long way off. I think there's some big monies needed for them. But yeah, that's potentially, we could also, once we've got enough straw, once we've got enough straw, we could put something like corn in there and then have a maize harvest. Also, I found out that this field is for sale and it's oat. So if we can raise the money to buy this, my plan is to get the straw off this and turn, it's going to be difficult because of the angle of this slope there, but turn this into a massive rice paddy as well, therefore upping our levels of rice. And making it more financially viable, because at the minute we didn't get a lot off that, and it's not exactly covering the cost of the rice harvester. So that's my plan there. That field's not too expensive actually, it just depends. It could be very expensive and a pig to sort out the terraforming of it. I couldn't think of the word, I was going to say topography, but it's the terraforming of it. I've also got some seed here because I'd done some seeding contract along with the oat that we put down, and I bought this for 16 grand in the sale, but I don't know if it's worth keeping or not. it empties to pallet, which is good, but it is only one row, and anything around here. I mean, should we have a quick look while we're doing who's growing what? That's going to be beet. It could take a while. That's beet. That's going to be. That looks like parsnips. That's years to get that done. That one might be carrots. Let's see, yeah, a bit of a I bought it on a whim, and I think we might be better off just flipping it and moving it. I mean, we're going to have a lot of oat and rice. We could probably put in a flour mill, to be fair. Maybe some beehives in our tree-lined bit that we've got down. In our area. I mean, we're yet to be in profit with the beehives at the minute. We've spent a lot of money for nothing. Right, let's get cracked on with this rice. Do 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 do. There we go. Lovely. Do 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 do. Yeah, I suppose we could put a flour mill in and let that work through. The rice and the oat, local flour for all the local businesses. Keeps us ticking over with a bit of work as well, doesn't it? But I'm thinking corn at some point, which we can turn into silage in our pit. Also, when that oat's ready to harvest, if we can get that field as well, I'm definitely thinking we're going to swath it first to get the extra. The more years worth of straw that we can get, the better. That's my idea anyway. Although that's quite a long way away. Unless my microphone fails and none of the videos work up. I want to try and do this without the assistance lines, but the fog might make it a bit difficult. I think either way we get the headland in. Oh yes, that bit doesn't like. You know what, actually? Put down a... I'm going to put a ridge marker down, see what it does. I mean, nothing really. Picked up some weeding contracts as well because we've got the hoe. There's something quite therapeutic about driving through the water, I have to say. I'll tell you what though, I might need a refill already. I think I'm going to try and box off this section first. And then work around the outside. I'll come back to you in but a few moments. Me again. Just thought I'll have a little check-in as I go through. I don't know why, but I'm only able to fill this up to 75% for some reason with saplings, and it's rather confusing. We're also going through a lot more saplings than we did before. I'm wondering if there's been a bit of an update and it's been edited, and if it has, I definitely missed the change log. But let me see if I can get it to top up now. There we go, remembered it now. Yeah, it should be better. No, 71 now. Rather strange. So rather strange, very strange. I can't think why. It would be maybe maintenance? But if you've experienced the same or have an answer, please feel free to pop it in those comment sections, as it has got me rather confused. Very confusing. Anyway, I'll carry on. If we didn't have the fog, I'd have probably carried on talking, but actually, should I? Let's attempt the run. This is a bit risky. It's not risky, you can see what you're doing. It's fine. There we go. Ruined it. But at least we could start getting some up and downs in. Anyway, I'll carry on. And strangely, I just topped it up again. It went up to 81%. So I don't know what's going on with it. And the strange thing is, I won't come across this issue again for another in-game year. Because we won't be planting again. Still, it's getting done, and that's the main thing. The rice is in the ground. We're getting it done. Come back some as well. Double row it. And then I think, oh yeah, that looks good. That's looking nice. Right, what time are we on? Okay. I haven't got anything with me to take those seeds back with yet. So although we do need to have a bit of a tidy up around the yard and clear stuff. We can go back and actually have a look at a bit of a closer look at the oat field, actually see how that's looking. And of course then I'll have a bit of contract action to do, but we won't get that done in this episode. $84. Bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. How are we looking? 90% yield bonus. I don't know what we have to do to get that. Up to 100. Mulch, roll. You're meant to roll after you've put the seeds in, but we don't put seeds, we put saplings. I suppose I could possibly, when we've harvested, if I remember, seed and roll it. What am I going to do with that planter? I don't know. I just don't know. Do I take it back with us? Or do I just get rid of it? I'll wait. I'll wait and think about it. Let's go and have a good old gander at the oat field now it's germinated. And wonderfully, we didn't have to do anything other than seed and roll, which obviously was another episode that got put in the bin on the cutting room floor. Ooh, it's still quite foggy down there, isn't it? Say quite foggy, very foggy. That's a 92 off that. Quite happy with, because we didn't actually have to do too much to it. Lovely. You should get a bit of a bonus for swathing. And the bonus, I think, should go on. I think it goes on straw and yield. Now, I'm going to need that. That could probably be moved. Well, I'll tell you what definitely can be moved. Whoops. I wasn't paying attention there. Me wood trailer. Go down. I think we'll bring the I'll bring the cultivator down here as well. There's no point having it up in that end. I'm very happy with how this looks down here. The trees just add a little bit to it. It's not too uniform. Look a lot better if there was no fog, but that's just what happens in this game and on this map. But at some point, if we get some younger buffalo, we can move them back into that pasture there. I have to think of some ideas of how to decorate up the goat hill. Probably a lake, as we know that goats love a bit of water, don't they? Some features for them to play around in would be quite good. I might have some rocks downloaded, I think. Maybe could add a little bit to it. This isn't a very big cultivator, if I remember correctly. Would be nice if we could get one a little bit more wider, because we've got the horsepower now to work with it, haven't we? So that'd be quite useful if a bigger one come up. I'm gonna move the stone picker down as well, although to be fair, this area is really handy for parking stuff on. I suppose we could put trailers under there, couldn't we? When they're empty. Certainly when they're empty. A nice little tidy up to finish off. Bit of the standard work, this sort of thing that has to be done daily. You just don't normally put it on camera, do you? Right, I think that is where we'll leave the episode for now. Next episode we'll have a look at that. Weeding and hoeing. and possibly start planning. Well, I say start planning the goat field, but I sort of need to get some money in for the buying of that the other oat field as well, because I could do with checking in case it needs fertilising or anything. I want to get the maximum out of it. But anyway, we're about out of time, so that's where I'm going to leave it for now. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please drop us a like. If you're not subscribed yet, then feel free to hit that subscribe button. And if you've got any comments or suggestions, then feel free to pop them in the comment section. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching. I'm off for an early lunch and a cup of tea. And bye bye for now. Lovely.